Yo, what's up mga tropa peeps? Welcome back to my vlog at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. At maaaring hindi ito magandang araw para sa atin na mga humahanga kay General Torre. Pero meron po tayong nakikita pa na bukang liwayway. Meron pa pong pag-asa na si General Torre ay mailipat sa isang mas importanteng posisyon. Yan po ay natalakay dito po sa press con ni John Vic Remulla. So bibigyan po natin ng reaksyon etong press con na ito at ang mga salita ni John Vic Remulla. At medyo meron tayong napapansin na parang hindi po maganda, pero tignan natin kung ano po ang mangyayari sa mga susunod na araw. So ito po yung press con, panoorin po ninyo. At ako po ay merong opinion after po nito.
Po sa ating lahat, we are here today for a press conference with the Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, Secretary John Vic Remulla. The SILG will deliver a statement on matters that bear vital and necessary information for our people. After his statement, we will open the floor for questions from the members of the press. We ask for your cooperation in keeping the discussion orderly so the public may receive the clarity it deserves. May I now call Secretary John Vic for his statement.
Thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. Thank you very much for your presence here. I have a statement from our department. The palace affirms that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has made the difficult but necessary decision to relieve PNP Chief Police General Nicolas Torre III of his duties. The President believes that his national security apparatus must always work within the framework of the law. With the recent developments, the President was presented with the facts, and he determined that the best course of action is to uphold the role of NAPOCOM as it was intended by law. As part of this resolution, the President decided to relieve Police General Torre. This was not an easy choice, but it was made in the national interest. The President is committed to ensuring a unified direction and collaboration across all areas in his cabinet, particularly those responsible for delivering security, peace, and order. The President expresses his thanks and gratitude to Police General Torre, as his brief tenure brought new life and energy into the PNP. Nevertheless, the mission must continue. The Filipinos must be safe. To this end, the President has directed the incoming PNP Chief, General Nartates, together with the Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, to present within 1 month a comprehensive citizen security strategy focused on increasing police presence throughout the country and ensuring that every Filipino feels secure in their communities. That's all. Thank you very much.
Oh, ayan, nako. Napakahirap daw po nitong desisyon na ito para kay PBBM. Actually, talagang mahirap dahil nakita natin kung ano ang kakayahan ni General Torre. Mahirap para kay PBBM na i-let go as PNP Chief etong si General Torre dahil nga po kakaumpisa lang siya ang pinaka maikli ang panunungkulan bilang PNP Chief, 85 days. Imagine niyo po 'yon na ganun lamang po kaigsi ang kanyang naging tenure as a PNP Chief, pero nakita natin ang kanyang mga ginawa, mga development at ang pagsasaayos sa PNP. Yung 5-minute response, yung 911, yung nakita natin na ang mga PNP po ngayon ay naging mas high-tech. Gumagamit ng drones, gumagamit ng mga surveillance camera na talaga ng mga nakakapag-solve ng mga krimen dito po sa ating bansa. So ang isang PNP chief na katulad ni General Torre ay talagang on hand at kumikilos po para sa ikabubuti ng PNP. Ngayon po, meron lang po talagang naging problema sa kanyang mga desisyon na hindi po tingin ko nagustuhan ng ilang mga nasa PNP, nasa DILG at nasa Napolcom. So ito po ang kasunod pang video.
Thank you so much, Secretary. So we will now start with the questions. I remind everyone to only ask 2 questions each so that it can be orderly po. So first here is Miss Leia Ilagan from UNTV. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Sir, can you enlighten us kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng difficult but necessary?
The president is very fond of General Torre. In his brief tenure as chief and even before that as CIDG, the president and General Torre have had a wonderful and productive relationship. However, there comes a crossroads in a president's decision making that he has to make the tough but necessary decisions to push his agenda forward.
Sir, itatanong ko yung tanong din ng marami. Ano yung reason bakit inalis po si General Torre?
Precisely because we are a country of laws and not of men, that the institutions must be larger than the people who run it. And in this case, the president saw it necessary that the institution of the PNP and the Napolcom be upheld as according to the spirit of the law as it was created.
Sir, may connection ba ito doon sa...
Ito na yan.
Follow up na lang, sir.
Okay.
Last na, sorry. Sir, para lang mabuo yung storya. Sir, may connection ba ito doon sa nakaraang resolution ng Napolcom na hindi po nasunod? Parang hindi naglabas o hindi na sunod ni General Torre? Yung Napolcom resolution ng mga reshuffle ng mga opisyal?
That, among other things, is part of the consideration of the president.
Okay.
So, kumpirmado nga po na ang isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit po itong si General Torre ay natanggal as PNP chief dahil nga po sa siya ay hindi daw po sumunod doon sa Napolcom na ni-reverse yung kanyang desisyon na itong si General Nartates na ngayon ay PNP chief na ay nilipat po sa Western Command ng dyan sa Mindanao. So, nung po nga nakarang linggo, mga nakarang araw, pinakilala po niya na second in command niya itong si General Banac. Pero hindi po yan nagustuhan ng Napolcom, ng DILG, at isa nga daw po yan sa mga naging desisyon ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na tanggalin sa pwesto si General Torre. Diba? Sabi nga, ang PNP daw po ay, kumbaga, we are people of laws, not by men. Parang masyado kasing ginalingan ni General Torre at meron siyang mga nasagasaan na tapakan. Kumbaga, naging kumpiyansa si General Torre sa kanyang posisyon. Kumbaga, siguro inisip niya, tama yung kanyang ginawa, kaya po yun ang kanyang naging solusyon. Itong si Nartates ilagay sa Mindanao at si Banac ang gawing second to the command ng PNP. At tingin ko po siguro baka hindi nila gusto katulad ni General Torre na talagang ma-action, agresibo sa pagbabago. Talagang nakita natin kung gaano kagaling si General Torre. 'Di ba? Hindi po natin kayang maliitin ang nagawa nitong taong to sa PNP at sa ating bansa. Na kapag pakulong siya ng mga kriminal na makapangyarihan dito sa ating bansa at dating pangulo at pastor pa, 'di ba? Imagine niyo po 'yun. Siguro talagang ganon, 'di ba? 'Yun ang nakatadhana kay General Torre at ito warning na 'to sa mga kumbaga ito magiging president na sa mga susunod po na PNP chief. Na hindi ka pwedeng magdesisyon ng sarili mo. Yun lang ang napansin ko dito. Kumbaga kahit na ikaw ang PNP chief, you are in full command, meron pa rin talagang mga tao na mas malakas sa'yo at mas mataas sa'yo, mas makapangyarihan sa'yo, di ba? At yan kumbaga i-reconsider o i-consider ng ating Pangulo na parang hindi ka sumusunod, kaya ikaw ay kailangan na palitan, 'di ba? Parang gano'n ang dating. At nakita natin kung gaano po kalakas sa tao si General Torre. Nakita natin itong nakaraang mga araw sa Tuguegarao, talagang grabe ang kumbaga kanyang kasikatan. At tingin ko nakikita siya as threat ng ibang mga nasa administrasyon ni PBBM. Threat si General Torre sa mga tauhan ni PBBM. Yan po ang hindi natin alam kung ano ang threat na yon, pero yan po ang aking hinala. Kaya po hindi na nila, kumbaga pinutol na nila ang kasikatan ni General Torre doon pa lang sa sitwasyon na yon, para hindi po mas lumaki ang kanilang problema sa mga darating na panahon. So, yun ang isa sa mga naisip ko. Masyadong ginalingan ni General Torre, which is yun lang naman ang tama niyang gawin.
Thank you, Ms. Lea.
Thank you, sir.
Third, Ann Malonzo from Sunstar.
Sir, good morning. Sir,
Yes.
so my first question, saan na po ngayon ang i-assign si General Torre and what will happen, sir? Kasi nasa kanya yung 4-star.
Yes, that issue, General Torre has been informed of his leave. He has the option of retiring or staying, but the question of the 4-star will be with the NAPOLCOM to take up, but that is a collateral issue only to that who will be running the PNP, which will be formally, as of today, General Narcates.
Any words, nag-usap na po kayo ni General Torre about this matter, sir?
I have tried to get in touch with him. I made 5 phone calls last night. I think he was in a dinner, but he was duly informed, properly informed of the decision of the President.
Okay. Ma'am, last, hindi kayo sinagot, sir? Hindi kayo sinagot ni General Torre?
We have our own forms of communication, and he did acknowledge.
That confirmed na meron nga po talagang hindi pagkakaunawaan between John Vic Remulla and General Torre, dahil kung ang DILG secretary ang tumatawag sa'yo, di ba, siguradong sasagutin mo yan. Kahit na ano pang mangyari. Pero, di ba, 5 tawag, hindi sinagot ni General Torre, si John Vic Remulla. So, para sa akin, yun nga, meron talaga silang, kumbaga, rip. Meron silang hindi pagkakaunawaan. At yun ang naging tingin ko dahilan kung bakit tinanggal si General Torre sa PNP.
Thank you, Mr. Mark Makalalad of DZBB.
Ay, Secretary, good morning. Obviously, yung pag-relieve kay Chief PNP, unpopular decision. Dahil nagkaroon ng conflict previously sa resolution ng NAPOLCOM and PNP. Hindi po napatupad yung order. So, how do you intend to manage the public's perception na yung leadership ng PNP ngayon is stable sa kabila ng pagpapalit ng leadership
Is
stable? And
yes.
wala po itong bahid ng politika.
That is precisely why we are doing this, because we want to take politics out of the equation. When you have issues arising, you must resolve it according to the rules of the institution, and that's what we are doing. This is not a popularity contest. This is a question of maintaining the integrity of the institution.
Sir, binalikan ko yung resolution ng NAPOLCOM 2025-0531 adopted last August 14 states that non-compliance with the requirements herein prescribed shall subject accountable officers to administrative sanctions. So, itong pag-relieve kay General Torre, parte ng sanctions dahil hindi sa pagsunod doon sa NAPOLCOM resolution?
There is no sanction. The NAPOLCOM has not taken any sanctions as a body, nor has it been discussed, nor has it been filed. This is a personal decision of the President, and he has, after careful perusal of the facts, the order came from the office of the President and not the NAPOLCOM.
Okay.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Yung 4-star, kailan po makakukuha ni General Narcates?
You will learn about that sooner, as soon as the NAPOLCOM board convenes again next week.
Okay.
Tama. Si Secretary John Vic Remulla, this is not a popularity contest dahil ito po ay pagalingan at kumbaga patalinuhan sa paggawa ng reforma sa PNP. At nakita natin yan kay General Torre. This is a very unpopular decision na ginawa ng ating Pangulo. Kung noong inupo as PNP chief si General Torre ni PBBM, marami po tayong mga kababayan ng naligayahan at natuwa sa naging pagpili ng ating Pangulo dito kay General Torre. Pero sa ngayon po, napakarami po ang nadismaya, napakarami po ang nalungkot. At yung iba pa nga po ay nakikitaan ko na parang pagkadisgusto sa ginawa na ito ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Pero we need to trust PBBM sa kanyang mga desisyon. Siya ang driver ng ating bangka, siya ang nagdadrive ng ating gobyerno, kaya po kailangan nating magtiwala. So kung ito man po ay very unpopular na desisyon ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, sigurado ko meron pong isang magandang pwesto ang naghihintay kay General Torre, at ito po ay hindi hahayaan ng ating Pangulo na mabakante o hindi mapakinabangan ang kanyang katalinuhan, kagalingan, katapatan, katapangan. Kailangan nito ng ating bansa. Kailangan ng isang General Torre sa gobyerno ni PBBM. Kaya po kung ito man po ay very unpopular, tingin ko po meron itong kapalit. Meron itong mas matinding pwesto na kapalit, at gugulatin tayo ng ating Pangulo sa kanyang desisyon na gagawin.
Thank you. Mr. Edniel Paroza from DZRH.
Sir, follow up lang dun sa last question. So yung turnover officially kay General Narcatos ay nangyayari ngayon?
Yes.
Sir, balikan lang namin sir yung comments or yung actions ng Malacanang. Ano yung exact na comments ng Presidente pagtapos ng medyo pagkakaiba doon sa NAPOLCOM order? Tinangkan niya bang mamagitan o Rizal ba?
Well, as I read nung binasa ko, he has to make sure that the national security apparatus is always in one direction. And in this case, there was the President felt that he had to straighten things out, and the decision was made to replace General Torre.
Ano na lang sir yung marching order ng Presidente sa bagong PNP chief kay General Narcatos?
Well, as I stated earlier, the PNP chief and I will have to present within 1 month a comprehensive citizen security strategy focused on public safety.
May mga inaasahan ba tayo sir na drastic changes doon sa response natin sa 911 at iba pang programs na in-implement ngayon sana ni PNP Chief Torre?
I do not believe that that is part of the agenda. We will launch the Unified 911 on September 12, and General Narcatos will take cognizance over that. It is an improved system. It is a more responsive system, and I think the people will see the difference. But from now till then, the 5-minute rule of General Narcatos, of General Torre, will still be in effect, and we expect General Narcatos to continue the good works that General Torre has started.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Manny Tupaz from Philippine Star.
Sec, good morning.
Morning.
Sir, magmula nung nag-assume si PNP Chief last June 2, from the very start ba, may mga disagreements na kayo ever since?
No, never. PNP Chief and I have always had a great relationship. Remember, I only entered the SILG last October, and that's the first time I met him. And from then till now, our relationship has, I would care to say that it is stellar. We've never had disagreements, and save for the last few days about certain things. And until now, I still consider him not only as a colleague, but someone who I've gone to battle with and who I trusted big decisions of the President with.
Second month.
Okay.
Aside apart dun sa NAPOLCOM Reso, may nabanggit kayo among other things. Ano pa yung mga other issues kay Chief PNP na nagkaroon ng consideration bakit siya kailangan?
That is between the national security apparatus and him, and that is an executive privilege we cannot divulge.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Mon Valves of TV5.
Hi, Sec. Good morning. Sir, this is actually baka repetitive question na lang, pero just to clarify, you were mentioning a while ago that this is a country of laws and not of men. Ano po talaga yung pinakanilabag ni General Torre? Bakit po siya nasibak?
He did not violate any laws. He has not been charged with any violations. He has not been charged criminally nor admissively. It is simply a choice of the President to take a new direction for the PNP.
Medyo vague, Sec. Medyo vague.
Well, what is more vague than he didn't violate any laws? He didn't violate any... He has not been charged with any administrative case. He has not been charged with any criminal case. But he is a presidential appointee who serves at the pleasure of the President, and the President has made a decision to go in another direction.
So more on trust and confidence lang po ito. More on trust and confidence lang.
The President reserves the right to see what is best fit for the PNP.
Last na lang po sa akin. I don't think, di ko po alam kung tama yung research lang namin, but General Torre will be serving the shortest term in the history of the Philippine National Police. How does this affect the morale of the police force?
Well, I think I am confident that the police force is very professional. I think that they observe their duties, and I think 99.9% of them will uphold their oath to maintain allegiance to the country and to the President.
So, meron pong hindi nagustuhan lang itong si PBBM sa inasal o ginawang trabaho ni General Torre. Kasi General Torre is a presidential, appointee. So, he is serving to the pleasure of the President. So, hindi na nasisiyahan si PBBM sa ginagawa ni General Torre. Ang tanong, ano nga kaya yun? Ano ang inayawa ni PBBM kay General Torre? Wala naman siyang natanggap na kahit anong criminal case, administrative case, o sanctions mula sa NAPOLCOM. Yun ang malaking tanong. Ano kaya yun?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jason Gigales of Inquirer.
Good morning, SILG. Paano po if hindi po nag-retire si General Torre po? Kung ayaw ho niyang mag-retire. If he doesn't give up that rank ho, that position, that 4-star position ho.
That will be taken by the NAPOLCOM. However, I was privy to a conversation that the President is considering him for another post in government. And we will know soon if General Torre will accept.
Okay, sir. Second question ko lang ho on my end. With the appointment po of Nartates, would you happen to know po, ano po yung rationale behind his appointment? Ano po yung reason particularly behind him being selected for this, to replace Torre po?
Again, your question was...
ano pong rationale behind Nartates being the selection to replace Torre?
Well, General Nartates has served the PNP with distinction, much less with honor and with integrity. The President, while ruminating through the papers and through the qualifications, saw that General Nartates was best qualified to be the next Chief PNP.
So, eto na nga, ayon nga po dito kay Secretary John Vic ay kinoconsider ni PBBM na ilagay sa ibang pwesto etong si General Torre. Kasi nga po, nakakapanghinayang talaga na nawala siya sa PNP. Tapang, integridad, kredibilidad, sipag, talino, di ba? Lahat na kay General Torre na. So, kailangan po ng gobyerno yan. So, ngayon, malakas ang mga ugong-ugong, mga bulong-bulungan na si General Torre daw po ay ilalagay sa NBI, DPWH, papalit daw kay Bonoan, papalit daw kay NBI Director Chief Santiago. Qualified siya. Kung sa qualified si General Torre. At kung ako po ang papipiliin, mas gugustuhin ko siya, alam niyo kung saan, DPWH. Sigurado ako sa DPWH, napakaraming maikakahon ni General Torre. Napakarami pong madadala sa OBLO na mga district engineer, regional director, mga tauhan ng DPWH na mga kurakot, mga magnanakaw, mga pahirap, at nagpapayaman lamang. pahirap sa mamamayan at nagpapayaman, pahirap sa mamamayan at nagpapayaman lamang sa kaban ng bayan. Alam niyo po ba na si General Torre ay yung kanya pong bigating academic credentials, yan po ang kanyang kumbaga isa din sa kanyang bala para makasungkit ng appointment mula kay mula kay PBBM galing sa PNP as a PNP chief. Meron pa isang bala, ang katalinuhan. Ito po, valedictorian po si General Torre ng Notre Dame. Notre Dame of Marbel. Doon po sa pangalan nito sa Mindanao. Mindanao 'yun eh. So bukod po diyan sa pagiging magaling ni General Torre, talaga namang hindi matatawaran ang pagiging nito, pagiging valedictorian. Salutatorian siya nang gumraduate siya ng high school. Sa Coronadal National Comprehensive High School. Kung tatanungin naman po ang kanyang pagiging college student, siya po ay DOST scholar at nag-Electronics and Communications Engineering sa Mapua Institute of Technology bago po siya nag-PNPA. At gumraduate po siya sa PNPA, top rank po siya, number 4 sa 90 cadets. Imagine mo yun. Sa 90, pang number 4 siya. Meron din po siyang master's degree in public administration, business administration, at educational management. Napakaraming pinag-aralan itong si General Torre. Diba? Para sa akin, mas bagay siya as DPWH. Bukod sa siya ay may background sa engineering, at siya po ay merong pinag-aralan niya ang public administration, business administration, at educational management. Swak na swak sa isang DPWH secretary. So sana nga talaga maging DPWH secretary siya. Kung hindi man NBI, kung hindi man kung saan nababagay si General Torre, dun siya ilagay. Basta ako sigurado ko, dapat si General Torre nasa gobyerno dahil kailangan po ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos ang isang katulad ni General Torre na tapat, matalino, magaling, masipag at talagang umaaksyon sa mga problema ng ating bayan.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Marlene Padiernos of DZMM.
Hi, Sec. Sir, nabanggitan nyo kanina walang naging paglabag si General Torre na posibleng naging dahilan ng kanyang pagkakasibak po sa service, sa pwesto po. However, sir, ano ho ba yung nakikita niyo hindi ba na siya sa serbisyo ni General Torre? And nung nalaman po ninyo na aalisin siya bilang Chief PNP, nagawa niyo ba siya, nagkaroon po ba ng pagdepensa kahit paano para mapa-stay siya doon sa kanyang post?
Okay, in terms of the reasons behind it, again, I defer to the President. He is the sole entity to answer that. We just received orders. I can, with all honesty, say that the General Torre and I talked several times regarding the situation, and even the President and him talked several times, and the conversations were very candid and very there was no intensity to it, and it didn't lead to anything more than conclusions after that by the President.
Sir, I understand na bagit niyo na po kanina na wala kayong inaasahang conflict within the Philippine National Police kung sakali man dahil dito po sa biglaang pagkapalit ng hepe. However, sir, noong nakaraan kasi nabanggit kanina may mga nagpahayag ng pagsuporta kay Sir General Torre, and may ilan po na nanawagan pa ng pagbabago niyo po sa serbisyo sa pwesto bilang SILG. Ano ho ang inyo pong thoughts about this, and if ever may mga ginagawa pa tayong paghahanda?
Like General Torre, I serve at the pleasure of the President. So I leave it up to him kung ano ang decision niya tungkol sa akin.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Mark Obleda of Police, file tonight. No questions? Okay, Mr. J. Mark Dagana of Radio Pilipinas. Okay. Mr. Ace Cruz, Balitang A to Z.
we will have to wait for the president to make the announcement. I'm not at liberty to. I actually don't know for a fact of what will be offered to him, but it has been brought about during our conversation that he is thinking of offering a position to the former chief PNP. Yes.
Okay. The president said that, sir.
Yes.
Yung usapan nyo. Okay.
Yes, he is being considered for another position because the president still believes in his capacity, in his organizational strength, in his vast experience in the service. So the president believes that he can be of use in other positions critical to the nation's development.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, yun nga po, ilang beses binanggit ni John Vic Remulla na meron nga daw po nga nakahandang i-offer si PBBM kay General Torre na pwesto sa gobyerno. Kung siguro kung magre-resign si General Torre or siya magre-retire na, di ba? Baka nga po maging gabinete siya ng ating pangulo. Alam nyo, pagdasal na lang natin ang ating General Torre at ang ating pangulo na tama ang kanyang desisyon sa pag-alis kay PNP Chief General Torre. Ngayon, mabuti na rin po na kumbaga, alam nyo, mabuti yan, ganyan, na ang ating PNP Chief General Torre ay naalis sa pwesto nang walang kahit anuman lang na bahid ng korupsyon, bahid ng kontrobersya, di ba? Ginalingan lang talaga ni General Torre, yun lang ang aking pinaka-obserbasyon dito. Ginalingan niya, may mga tao siyang nasagasaan, kaya ito ang naging dahilan ng kanyang pagkakasibak. Meron talagang mga tao na ayaw ng nalalamangan nasasapawan. Di ba, naalala ninyo nung panahon ni Digong, etong si Debolsinas, ginawang PNP chief. Kahit na lumabag to sa protocol, manyanita noong panahon ng pandemya. Di ba? Birthday daw ni Debolsinas at may mga mga lockdown na nun meron na ring quarantine. 'Di ba? So nakita natin sa mga litrato noon, mga handaan ng birthday ni Debolsinas na yung mga bisita niya lumabag po sa quarantine protocol sa COVID, 'di ba? So ginawa pa ring PNP chief ni Digong itong si Debolsinas kahit na napakaraming kontrobersya na bumabalot dito. Diba? So, mabuti na rin yun ng ating General Torre ay maaga man ang kanyang pagkakasibak sa PNP, at least sa 3 buwan o 85 days na kanyang nilagi bilang PNP chief, napatunayan niya na kayang-kaya niya gumawa ng mga reforma, pagbabago sa ating PNP. Diba? Yan ang pinakamainam lang. So maraming salamat po sa pagsama nyo dito sa aking vlog nito. Ingat po kayo. Nasa mang panig kayo ng mundo. Momo, chup chup. Love you, love you. God bless us all, Pilipinas. God first.